All right, General Sudhakar Jee, what is your take on this report that has come out and the fact that there is a hint of Bangladesh, slowly and steadily becoming like Pakistan?
Vinit, good evening. Thank you for getting me to your show. Uh, Very quick points. India must take it very seriously. It's one thing to dismiss certain things happening in the backyard on the name of Turkey, or Turkey is too far off country to actually have any influence. I look at it in the following manner. Consequent to, we see there is a dimension at the global level, at something at the regional, and something at the national level. Global level, I think the previous two speakers have, distinguished speakers have covered it beautifully. Allow me to just cover what has happened after Yunus. After Mr. Yunus became the interim ruler of Bangladesh, some notable incidents have taken place. We need to actually factor them in. The first and foremost thing is that he has released a couple of very, very important anti-India terrorists. One is Rahmani, I don't remember his full name, and he was the leader of ABT. He had declared jihad against India and particularly in Jammu and Kashmir. Pinto, he was in jail for 17 years. He is the dominating leader of Huji, responsible for multiple attacks in India. Then you had somebody by the name of Babar. He was the man who was caught, apprehended, while 10 truckloads of arms and weapons were being transferred to Chittagong and thereafter to the Ulfa bases in Assam. And he's the guy. These are the three. There are many more who have been actually released from the jail. Second thing I wish to highlight is, one point is about the Three Brotherhood alliance, which is actually fomenting trouble in Myanmar. Now there is a fourth Brotherhood alliance which has actually come about in past couple of months consequent to Mr. Yunus having taken over the power of Bangladesh. This fourth Brotherhood alliance in Bangladesh, they constitute, one is the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, ARSA, and ARSA has been trained by none other than Taliban. The same Taliban who had been actually sent to Afghanistan, and same Tehrik Taliban in Pakistan are also responsible to have trained ARSA, ARSA. The second group of this fourth brotherhood is Rohingya Islami Mahaz, RIM. Now RIM is responsible to conduct a free-for-all transportation of drugs and narcotics in the corridor of Golden Triangle to Golden Crescent and back from Golden Crescent to Golden Triangle. India once upon a time used to be a transit route. Unfortunately, in past 20 years, if you study the statistics, these are released by the UN headquarters, the department dealing, the consumption rate of drugs in our country has gone up from 10 to nearly it is touching 20%. So that's a very alarming figure. Third and most important party is the Rohingya Salvation Organization, RSO. There used to be a conflict between RSO and ARSA, but under the leadership of the OIC, somehow they have managed to bridge the gap and they have played the leadership role to bring these two factions together. And the fourth one is the Arakan Rohingya Army that we have been often hearing about, ARA. ARA incidentally is nothing but a proxy of Pakistan under the leadership of ISI. They are expanding the Islamic Jihad and the radicalization not only in Bangladesh but the number of the provinces and the states and the countries, particularly the Rakhine province of Myanmar. It's very important. So under these schemes, the very important thing comes up is the name of a country called Qatar. Yunus was there in Qatar a couple of months back. He met the mother of the Qatar's emir and he's taken a commitment from her. It has been signed already between Qatar and Bangladesh that investment, trade, training of madrasas, childhood training of like the way it is done for the children, will be undertaken by investment of money by Qatar. Similarly, Qatar is looking out for something like equivalent to string of pearls, which has been announced long time back in 2008 by China. This string of pearls are a couple of locations which are basically having the infrastructure developments built by China, and they will be used as a logistic and also the armed forces bases to respond to defend their own economic interest as also to protect themselves. Similarly, Qatar is going in for a string of pearls equivalent. Its name is called as string of Misbaha, Misbah. This string of Misbaha, they are looking out for small beads in the string, and Bangladesh happens to be the latest bead in that string. It's a policy which has been announced by Qatar in the recent past. In that, they are actually expanding and investing money in countries through religious influence, and the latest one happens to be Bangladesh. So what is it that I'm trying to state here? To discount that Turkey is actually playing no role in the backyard of India is just simply, trying to give kind of closing your eyes, like a cat drinking milk. It's a very serious thing happening. There are back there drones which have been flown over Meghalaya in recent past, as also Siliguri corridor. There are incidents which have occurred in past nearly 10 to 15 days in a state like Orissa. I belong to that state.
All right, sir.